Tucson's largest school district is in the process of updating its sex education curriculum for the first time since 2006. Changes proposed include teaching beyond abstinence only as the only effective way to prevent pregnancies and STDs. It also takes a more gender-neutral position, removing language that may offend LGBT students. Strong and divisive feedback from the public led the school board to delay a final vote this month. We begin with Obed Orozco, a pastor and father who spoke out against the proposed changes.
First of all, let me debunk any notions that we are homophobic or we are against any other beliefs or anything like that. We just, our concerns is, like I've said before, is we believe that the school is the second home, but the home is the first school of our children. And that they're taking a little too many liberties to share with our children things that I believe belong in the family first.
You're a pastor, you know that some families are not having these conversations at home. So whose responsibility should it be when the parents aren't talking about it, but the students are curious? Interestingly
enough, one of the items that I heard the board, TUSD board, discussing once they decided to postpone the decision, it was one of those things that they educate the parents. Why don't we educate the parents? Why don't we teach the parents what it is that we are trying to teach their children? And then they can take the lead on education in that area, and then the school can come in behind, and like a school should be, not indoctrination, but education. Educate them on these things.
When you say indoctrination, are you saying like the district introducing homosexuality, for example, to students?
Yeah, we believe in sex education, yes. Teach them how you came to earth, how a boy and a girl. But beyond that, and begin to transgender fluidity and you just be whoever you know, that's something that can come later, and they can decide for themselves once their minds are fully developed, once their emotions are fully developed. That is the whole thing. We are not against it at all.
Some of this has become religious and political. Early on in the interview, though, you said that it's not. So
it isn't.
What is it really about then?
It is not about religious. It is about family values. But we happen to be, the ones that got a whiff of it happen to be mostly pastors. So, and then we begin to include family. Then the families that are not even religious, they don't consider themselves Latinos, begin to say, hey, wait a minute, I don't feel comfortable with this education, our kids being educated this way by the school.
There are probably people watching this who will say, you're traditional, you're out of touch. What do you say to them?
We are not out of touch. We know there are different genders out there, different ways. It is impossible, like we say in Spanish, to tapar el sol con un dedo. So you cannot cover the sun with one finger. It's everywhere. But how it begins in our children, why would you want to indoctrinate? It's just the same thing, you don't let us pray in school, you don't let us teach about Jesus. We understand this because there are so many other things that are being taught that you don't want to teach just one thing, but exactly the same thing. Why would not be teaching about the Bible, but they are able to teach about other things that our kids are not prepared to digest yet.